find out all about the new 787 Dreamliner, which landed at Melbourne Airport on Wednesday after coming over from the US. Fabulous stuff. This is the future of aviation, apparently. Grant McHerron was there. He's a plane spotter from Southern Skies Media. G'day, Grant.
G'day, Glenn. How you going?
Great. Was this like being a kid in a toy shop?
Very much so. For anyone who's fascinated about aircraft, this is a pretty big moment. I mean, it's not the first commercial 787 operating here in Australia, but it's the first Australian-operated one. Air India have been flying in for a little while. They got everyone pipped to the post, but this is the first Jetstar one.
What is it about this plane? What is it? What's different? What are we going to see that's strikingly different?
Well, first, a couple of things you notice. The wingtips curve upwards quite a bit when it's in the air. Also, if you're a bit closer to it on the ground or as it's going over the air, you can see that the back of the engines have got like a shark tooth pattern on them to help reduce the noise from the engines. They're the two big things. Otherwise, really, it looks pretty much like any other aircraft. There's nothing too radical about it from a distance.
Is it a double-decker?
No. It's single-decker.
Single-decker.
About the size of a 767 A330 that are already flying in our skies.
What about, there's obviously new technology on board. What about safety aspects? Anything extra there?
What we've got is the new technology is fascinating. It's the first fully composite. It's made from a lot of composite materials and so on. The whole fuselage is cast in about three big sections. They're all baked and set together. So it's got a lot of new technology that's fascinating when you look at the reduced fuel burn from the engines. Because it's all plastic, so to speak, it's got much better aerodynamics. So it can push through the air a lot easier. So again, fuel burn is much lower. So of course, lower fuel burn means lower emissions.
Yeah, environmentally friendly. We like that.
That's the one. I mean, the 787's had a bit of a checkered history with its safety aspect. There's been a lot of press about the incidents with the batteries, and Boeing doesn't really know what exactly caused the problem, but they've made some changes to the system to reduce the impact if the problem occurs again. They think that they've got it nutted out that it shouldn't occur again, but as I said, they still don't know what really caused it. But, they've done a lot of work on it to make it safer. Righto.
Well, it's here and it starts its first commercial flight, I think, to Bali on December the 18th, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Well, it's doing some route-proving flights here on the East Coast as Jetstar staff get used to the aircraft as they go through with CASA to get approvals and get it on the AOC. So it is actually going to operate some domestic passenger flights, apparently, on the eastern seaboard. And then once they're ready and happy with it, they'll start it to Bali in mid-November.
Good on you, Grant. Well, you get back out there and start spotting those planes, champ. And thank you for talking to us this morning about the arrival of the 787 Dreamliner.